Everybody, countdown to Glenbrook. It's 4 days to Glenbrook. There's the birds. They're there today in the bird sanctuary. That's pretty much done. But let's go check the pond and see how the pond is. There's one bird there left. Everything's looking nice. We should finish that up today. We'll be cutting this area. We want to see where our tomatoes are. We gotta get all the bad leaves off the plants today, like down there. And any stressed out leaves. This plant looks good and hardy. Okay, we want to get this to grow into this. Make sure we have this growing. We'll wire that up. We'll cut back this. We want to see if we got a eggplant coming. It looks like we do right here. We do have an eggplant coming right there. And we have some more peppers. Our cucumber plant is growing up. We got to water it. We got to make sure that this gets water while we're away so that it will grow. I think we're going to have some rain, so we'll be okay with that. We'll see. It's got some new growth. This garden just about done. We've got the rest of the lettuce that we'll take out. We have some more lettuce growing here, which we'll cut back and see what we get. We'll leave that till we get back, and then we'll plant some more, and we'll have it towards the end of August. There's our fish. Everything is fine in the pond. And I don't know why this keeps going in there, that we don't have the water germinating. I have to get a aerator so that the aerator puts oxygen into the water and clears up the pond with the algae and stuff. We have the plant growing in there, so it should help. Let's see if we can get this up. There we go. That's what we want. I'm going to have to get an aerator for it. That's basically it. The fish are all there in that spot right there. And with the bright sun, it turns the water green. At the end of the day, it comes back up, clears up because the sun is not beating down on it. But we'll have to get an aerator for it. I'm trying. Here's the pump right here. So we got to make sure all this stuff is flowing properly, that the predators can't get in here because we're going to be away. We'll clean up all this stuff between today, Thursday, and Saturday. Everything should be done, hopefully, for our trip. And we'll check everything, weed what we can, and do what we can here. And check all the flowers, make sure everything gets watered properly. Over here. We'll try to fix the sprinkler. But everything looks fine along here. That's my first thing we're going to do when we get back is clean up that area. I'm going to try to get to that Saturday, that big plant that's growing there above the other plants and the flagpole. We can cut that down, which we will do. What we'll do is get to checking all the weeds, make sure everything is in place. We're going to try to get some more stuff done here. We'll weed what we can here. And this way now we can maintain it. Okay? That's the idea. It can be maintained now. And everything is set in its place. There's a few more things to go in here. But next year, when time comes to set it up, I'll be watching it all season long throughout the winter and stuff like that. Stuff is going to die. We'll continue to up it, keep it maintained, because now I'm able to walk around, able to check stuff, able to bend and everything else. We lost a whole year or so of stuff. And I'm back to par, and I will show everybody what I'm doing. Once we get monetized, we'll do a whole lot more. I'm looking forward to the trip to Glenbrook. I want to show you our sunflower right there. And we'll see that everything is okay. So we have this set up. We don't have to take it down. We have these seeds. We can put them in the ground. We'll put some more seeds in the ground here, and we'll see what grows. Because we are going to get some rain here next week. And we'll clean up this area. And we'll definitely get behind the shed and clean that back. We'll definitely get behind the shed over here and cut that back. We'll get that out. We'll definitely get this out. Before we go away, we'll get this out and that away, so that it'll take a week for it to get back to where it is. We don't want it taken over. And of course, we'll fix this up as well. As you saw the video, hit it with the lawnmower and knocked it over. We're gonna get all our plants in place here, so this looks nice. My flower pots look okay. We gotta snip those buds and save them, because we'll have seeds for next year. We're gonna have an abundance of them next year. Nicer plants. Show you how much nicer the place could look. That's the whole idea behind the pond, that we're going to make this property look like $1 million, or a nice place that you want to be, a destination that you want to go to. And we're going to cut all that up when we get back, or if I can do it, if I have time this week, we'll do it this week. Cut all this lumber up and put it behind the shed. We'll get behind the greenhouse and we'll cut all that stuff back. I hope to get that done. There's a lot to do. Small steps. That could be small steps with Sharon and stuff like that. If you want, go back to my videos. Hashtag small steps with Sharon. Sharon with a capital S. All one word. And you'll see that. There's another small step that we have to get done. Okay, I try to maintain the lawn and do that. I was going to get to this, but things overwhelmed us with the hot weather and stuff like that. We have to get rid of the fish tank. We'll get behind the greenhouse. We'll plant new stuff in the greenhouse and try to maintain the stuff. We have some stuff still growing in here. We'll take care of that as well. So keep watching the channel and you'll see what happens. Going forward, we'll plant those plants. We'll get this cleaned up, and this area will be a nice garden area. We'll have a raised bed over here, and we'll clean up this, and this area will be a compost bin. Maybe with the pallet wood. And we'll paint the and stain the barbecue prep area for the winter, so that we're able to maintain it. I'm able to maintain it now. I wasn't able to get out here. I had to take down the shed. We bought a shed, so did it because I didn't finish it. I didn't water seal it. I was out for almost a year. Couldn't do anything with it. We had to take it down. I've got these pallets. I'm going to cut them up and everything, and you'll see what I do with the pallets. We're going to make birdhouses, more birdhouses. We're going to put them in thing. We're going to cut this over here like this over here like this over here. We'll have these panels, and we'll have this piece. May use that for the arbor, I don't know, or the pergola that we're going to make. I'm going to put an arbor here on this side of the fence, and they'll say welcome to our garden, and you walk in here or coming out, and so welcome to the garden here, and over there will be the secret garden. We saw some birds go over here, and this whole area will be maintained, constantly maintained. We'll cut everything down, and we'll plant 1st of June we'll plant flowers and everything else, and we'll get the mulch down right away, because I now have an active supply of mulch. We'll be able to keep the bushes trimmed and stuff like that. We'll check out everything before we go away, make sure everything is done so that it doesn't overtake the yard, because nobody's here to do anything for a week. I may cut the grass on Saturday again, so we'll see. But we'll definitely get this grass cut today, because they say it's going to rain. So we're going to get as much as we can done today, as much as we can done Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll check everything on Sunday. We'll fill up the pond on Sunday morning, and then it's all ready to go. I'm going to get an aerator today, and make sure everything is looking nice, and that we don't have any problems with predators. And I hope to get this done today. Not today, on Friday. That's my first project. And I'm going to take these wiffle balls to my neighbor and tell her I would like, if it's possible, to have them not throw the balls over the fence. I would appreciate it, because it's scaring the fish in my pond. That's why I couldn't get them. A lot of them were in the pond or in my garden. I cleaned up, weeded the garden, and I was able to get them out. So that's it. This is what the fairy garden setup looks like. Here, I constantly got to keep up with the weeds. So we'll set aside one day to get in here and get the weeds. We'll spray different areas. We're not going to spray the pond. We have to stay away from the pond. We'll keep cutting that back. We'll keep cutting that back. And I will show you when it dies off what I'll do. I score the center of it, and I put a little weed killer or something to kill the weeds, organic. There's a lot of hack shorts that I'm going to go through and highlight their channel as well. And I have to get that in there because it's not working. You see that? It's not working. I have to get an aerator in there to stop the algae from forming. And next year, God willing, if I am still here, we will get a new filter for the pond. We'll get rid of that one. This way I'm not doing the village. I'm trying to get this to aerate. What we got to do is we got to get in there and get a new aerator so that we have oxygen in the water. I don't know why it's not working now. Did we disconnect it? We did disconnect it. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm going to connect the pond up, aerator up. I'm going to get an aerator. I'll show you that. I'll show you what we do today. Hopefully we'll get everything done. This year was concentrating on getting all the stuff done that you see, and I will be able to maintain it. So I hope to see you in the upcoming videos. Hope to see you when I get monetized and everything else. I'll see you on a live stream tonight. We'll be out on the deck It's not that hot, but it is hot. Not as hot as it's been. It's not as muggy. We have a little breeze. So I will be out here doing something. There's always something to do. I will see you all in the next video. Remember that the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now, what I'm showing you. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2025 better than 2024. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget the live stream tonight, 8:35 Eastern. Hopefully, between 8:35 and 9 o'clock. I will see you all then. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, do it. I'm doing it. You can too.